Guys, so I'm back. I haven't been here in a very long time. I know I've been totally absent from this channel for about almost 3 weeks now. But I thought I would go ahead and put on some makeup, some new products that I haven't used on this channel yet, from the Boxy Charm this month and also from my Ipsy this month. And I did get a second Ipsy bag that I ordered just for fun. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on, and I'm just going to speak to you about why I've been absent, what I've been doing, all this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead. I'm going to spray my face first with Mario Badescu's Skincare facial spray with aloe vera, herb, and rose water. I love this stuff. It's actually really nourishing for your face. So anyways, I've been filming a new channel with my husband lately, and I'm so excited about it. It's been just so much fun. We've got 3 videos up. It's just a talk show kind of, and we just talk about whatever the hell we want to, and it's been just super fun to do that and just sit down, have conversations with my husband, not have a care in the world. I don't even wear makeup on these videos. It's just super fun. And so we've only had it for, this is the 3rd week now. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Becca primer today. So this is the 3rd week that we've had the video or the channel up, and it's not doing bad. We've got a few subscribers, which is really nice, and we've got a lot more views than we do subscribers, which is typical when you first start out a new channel. People are, you know, interested to see what it is, and they decide whether or not they're going to subscribe to it. But for me and my husband, we're just excited to be working together and doing something together that is so much fun for us, that just brings joy to us, because we're actually able to spend some time together and film this, and we come up with a lot of different ideas for it, and it's just been so nice. I've really enjoyed doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I haven't used this on my channel yet, but it's actually a really nice primer. It doesn't do much for holding my makeup in, but it does do a good job of filling my pores. So that's what I use it for, just right in the center of my face here where I have really big pores. So anyways, the channel is called Sunday Mornings, or Sunday Morning, and we literally are either in our bedroom filming, or this last weekend we had to film in the living room because our dogs were barking so much. But we're just talking about everything and anything, nothing at all really. It's just been super fun. So that's where I've been doing that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a foundation that I haven't used in my channel yet. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Active Foundation. This is a 24-hour foundation, and I've got mine in the color medium beige 842. I'll have a full review coming up here soon on this foundation for you if you're interested in it, and so I can show you how it actually lasts my face throughout the day and stuff. But anyways, we've been really excited about our channel because, like I said, we get to work together and just, you know, talk, and we actually do work together on a daily basis. We work in the same area for our regular 9-to-5 jobs, but with that being said, we don't get to spend time together because he's an operator and I do something completely different. So we do get to talk to each other on the phone every once in a while and stuff like that, which is really nice. But to actually sit down and have conversations with each other, it's really hard to do that at work. Obviously, we're not, you know, in the same area. So if he needs to talk to me, he'll call me on the phone. But I get really busy at work, so most of the time I can't sit there and have a full conversation with him. And then of course, when you get home, you're just doing your at-home stuff. So you sit down or you make dinner, and you know, you don't really, not that you don't spend time together because you're literally together, but you're not really engaging as much, I guess, because you're tired from work. You just made dinner, so you're tired from not only making dinner, but cleaning up after dinner and, you know, cleaning up the mess, and then you're just tired from having a full stomach and then just a full day of work. So you don't really, I mean, even though you don't really have that much of a conversation, I mean, we do, but it's not like great conversations. It's just, you know, certain things, nothing too exciting. So with our new channel, we're able to talk about things that we can get really in depth into things, or just stupid conversation, basically, like between a husband and a wife. Nothing out of the ordinary, but, you know, stuff that's going on within, like, the news, or just stuff that's going on here on YouTube, or stuff that we've heard about and just want to talk about, or just like conspiracy theories, just stupidness pretty much. But it's really nice to just sit down and be able to just have these conversations with him and not feel like I need to be performing or anything. Like I don't need to have makeup on. I don't need to look super presentable. I don't, you know, I don't have to watch my language. It's just me. So with this channel, I feel like I need to be a little bit more guarded and a little bit more, I guess, on my best behavior in order to keep my channel at a certain standard for the people that are subscribed, because it's always been like that. And with this new channel, I don't feel so guarded, because I'm next to my husband and he's an awesome person and he makes me feel super comfortable. So it's just so much fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link up here so you can watch the channel trailer if you're interested. After the channel trailer, then you can subscribe. It would be really, really nice if you subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you. And we'd love your feedback and any suggestions on topics you want us to cover or talk about, or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. I think it's gonna be fun. We've decided that we are not going to really comment on the comments that are coming in, and then like once a month or as they come in, we'll pick a couple of them and randomly answer them on our videos, which is going to be fun. That way we can either agree or disagree, or, you know, just have fun with that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be great. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Wonder Beauty List Seascape palette. I got this one in my, I believe this came in the Boxy Charm. No, this one came in my Ipsy this month. So let's see what we have here. I haven't even opened these up yet because I haven't had the time to like look at them. Ooh, that is really pretty. All right, so we've got 4 glitters, 1 shimmer, and then 1 matte in there. That is a really, really pretty palette. So we're gonna go ahead and try that one out today and see how that works out. So anyways, like I said, I'm super excited to be doing this video with my husband. I think it's great. I love working with him. And you know, if you're doing videos, you're working. That's what we do. We're working to better our channels and stuff. But it doesn't even feel like we're working. We just literally sit down, have coffee, chit chat about nothing, and then I will edit it and it's posted as soon as I can get it edited. This last week I had to work, this week I worked Saturday, so we didn't have time to film because we're filming on Saturdays and then I'm posting it on Sundays. That way it gives me time to kind of make sure it's edited right and nothing's wrong with it, because you know how uploading videos can go sometimes. They sometimes just don't want to work for you. I'm just using the paint pot from MAC, the Painterly pot, just to primer my eyes. Anyway, so it's been really nice because I don't feel rushed. I just don't feel like I need to be so, I don't know, so straight, I guess, if you know what I mean. Like, just, you know, I can just be myself in these videos. I'm going to go in with Sand Dollar here first, which is the brown color in this palette. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but not too much. So I'm really, really excited about it. I'll definitely put a link in the description and up top so you guys could check it out if you're interested. We'd really, really appreciate it if you looked at it and, you know, let us know what you think. Just 2 married people having conversation pretty much, and that's about it. I've had a lot of feedback from people on Facebook and stuff saying that they think it's really funny, so that's really nice. We're not trying to be funny or anything like that. It's just, you know, when me and my husband get together, we actually have a really good time. Let me just get a little bit closer for you guys so that you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. So it's just been really nice. And then with the diet that I've been on, we've been on keto for a little bit of time. It was 4 months, I think, when I was my last upload for keto, and that was when we did our first video from me with me and my husband on Sunday mornings. So that would have been 3 weeks ago was when we stopped doing keto. So I enjoyed doing keto, but the problem with keto in me is that I was starting to feel not only bored with the food that I was eating, it felt like really repetitive. I was eating the same thing over and over again. I mean, you can only eat so many eggs, so much sausage a day, you know, cheese, salads, and I love eating salads, but you can't put much on it when you're eating keto. You can't have like a lot of vegetables other than like lettuce, and you can have cucumbers, but you can't have like a lot of things that are going to make your insulin spike. So anything that brings up your and carbs, you can't have it. So it was just, for me, it was just getting really stale, the diet was. And I do love how quickly I lost weight, which I thought was perfect. I think that keto is a great diet for you if you're wanting to lose a lot of weight, as long as you can stay on it and stay within your macros, and then you should be good. But I just got really tired of it. My husband got tired of it, and we decided we were going to take a break for about a week. So we took a week break, and then the week turned into 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks turned into 3 weeks, and fast forward to now, it is now almost 4 weeks, I believe, that we haven't been on keto. So there's that. Now, what we did decide to do is go back on our old diet that we were on before, which is a low calorie, low carb type of diet, which seemed to work out really, really well. It wasn't as fast process as the keto diet is at all. So you will not lose weight as fast as you do on keto. The keto diet, I mean, I lost weight really, really quick. Like I think I lost like 20 pounds within the first couple of weeks, which is, it's an amazing thing to think, because that was really, really quick. But with keto too, it makes you feel just a little off sometimes. I mean, I was getting to the point around the 4-month part that I was starting to feel as if my body just wasn't nourished enough, and I was staying within my macros, so I know I was doing the right thing when it came to it. There was just something weird about it. And so we decided to do our old diet, which I can put a link here if you're interested in that. So basically, I decided to keep my macros really low. I'm still eating about 1,600 calories a day, which is pretty high for me, because I still will be losing a pound a week, which is nice. But I'm adding more carbs, and that's where I think that the keto diet was hard for me to stay on, because of the carbs that I wasn't having. I feel like, keto works for some people, and it works, and I think it works great for some people, and it works differently for others. And it worked fine for me at first, but then I just started to get just really tired. I was so tired all the time, like overly tired, which was one of the problems, I think. And then to the point where I was like dozing off at work, and I was telling my husband, like, I don't know why I'm so tired, and I think it was just the lack of carbs in my body. I was just staying within my macros, which is 20%, which is what you're supposed to do. But I think that for some reason, it just didn't work with my body, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I will go back to keto when I get bored with this diet. I told my husband, I think I might just flip-flop back and forth and try to stay within a certain range. I'm eating about 106 grams of carbs now, which I feel like works really, really well for my body. So I'm happy about that. All right, I'm just going to take the next color. I'm going to go in with the coral color, which is blue in the palette here. So that's what's been going on with me lately, and where I've been and what I've been doing, and how come I haven't been around. And I've been trying to post a lot of stuff on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook of our new channel that we have. And I mean, a lot of people don't understand it, or they're just like, well, you're a makeup channel. But sometimes change is good. And you can only have so much makeup. And I've never showed you guys like all the makeup that I have, but I have way too much makeup for anybody at all, and everything that's come out or coming out, it all seems the same. And I feel like I have it already. And so I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like there's just not enough, variety coming out to make me super excited about some of the new stuff that's been coming out, because it just seems all the same. And like, I know that Narvina just came out with some new palettes, and, she came out with one of the drag queens. I don't even remember what it's called. I'll put a picture up if I can find it for you guys. It's a pretty palette, but to be honest, I'm not going to wear those colors ever. I'm not a drag queen, so I don't do that kind of stuff. So it's just, not something that I could wear to work all the time. So it's not worth my money. And God knows Narvina isn't sending me any free PR. I'm a 40-year-old lady, and as it is, you don't get very much PR when you're a certain age in this industry. And I've come to terms with that. And I realize that that's just the way it is. And there's not much I can do about it. And I can either be pissed about it or just move on and keep on doing what I do. So, I mean, it's not that I'm not going to be doing this channel anymore. I'm just having so much more fun in the channel that I'm doing with my husband. And like I said, it's just, I love working with my husband, just spending extra time with him. He's super excited about it and like just happy to be doing it, and anything that makes him happy completely makes me happy. So I'm super excited about it as well. So I can't complain. Life is good right now for me and my husband and us doing what we're doing there. I can't complain about it. It's just been so nice. All right, so I've got this Nude Beach Volume 3 eyeshadow from La Balm, and it's called the Bootylicious. It's kind of like a brown, but like a copper brown. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that in the crease, just a little bit of that in the crease here. So that's where I've been. I've been really feeling bad that I've been neglecting this channel because I've worked so hard on this channel for so many years. I think this is my 3rd or 4th year doing this channel, and I don't want to let it go, but nobody's really even paying attention. I feel like the beauty community has dropped so much with all the drama that's been going on. And granted, I'm not in that drama, but the community itself has taken a hit because of it, which really, really sucks. And so I get it. I get where people are coming from, that they're just kind of over the whole thing. But, you know, I feel like, I'm going to go ahead and just use my Tarte palette here. I feel like because of that, you know, some of us that don't have the most popular channels out here are kind of suffering for that. I feel like I'm fighting for something that's never going to happen, if that makes any sense. Like, I will never be famous from doing makeup. I'm not a Tati. I'm not a Nikki Tutorials. I'm just a 40-year-old lady that loves doing makeup and loves doing the things that I do here. And whether or not people get it, you know, that's fine. A lot of people don't get my channel, and I get that, you know. There's younger girls out there that are doing channels like this that they like to watch, and I feel like sometimes you can't compete with that. And so that's one of the reasons too why I haven't been around, because it just feels like you can't compete with certain things, you know. And makeup companies are not looking to give a lot of, you know, older women a chance in the community. They're more wanting to give stuff to the younger women and men in the community, and I get that. They feel that that's where their, you know, their money makers are, and I totally get that. I understand that. I don't think that the makeup companies realize that, you know, we as older women and men do buy makeup as well, and we do use it, and, you know, it's unfair to put us in a category to where we don't kind of matter so much, which is, you know, neither here nor there. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And again, like I said, there just hasn't been enough launches out lately that have really caught my attention, and the stuff that has come out from like Norvina and stuff, it's just nothing that I would wear. I do like the new Juvia's Place palette. That is really pretty. Now I was thinking about picking that up. But I wanted to go through my own stuff real quick before I do, to see if I have any of the colors that are kind of similar to that before I did that, just because I don't want to just continue to buy more and more shit. You know, I have so much makeup and I'm only one person, and I don't want it to just go bad here. And, you know, that's always been my problem, is that, you know, we do kind of, not just me. I know that, you know, I buy my makeup. I don't get PR. So I buy everything I have, and I know a lot of us do. And it's super frustrating because, you know, you have all this product, but there's no way you can ever use all this product. And with the way the community is set up, you move on so quickly from the one product, and you almost have to be like on the the button, pushing that button and making sure you're getting all the new stuff right away. And I just don't have not only the room for it, but I just don't have the need for it. You know, I feel like as I get older, things like materialistic things just don't matter to me anymore. And, you know, where I do love makeup and I love the stuff I have and I love putting it on and I love looking pretty and feeling good about myself, at some point you're just like, I don't need all this shit anymore. Just don't need all this shit anymore. So that's where I'm at right now with this. All right, so let's see. I have a few different things here. I have this lightweight, fallout free eye luster cream. It's an eye cream from Catrice, and it is in the color Kept, and it's like a purple shimmer. Let's go ahead and put that just kind of in the middle of the eye there. Let's see what this is for your eyes. So. Ooh. So that's where I am with this channel. I'm not gonna quit. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm not gonna quit this channel because I love doing what I do. I just kind of needed a little bit of a break, and with all the stuff that's going on within the beauty community, it just kind of seemed like a fitting thing for me to do, just to step away from it, because it's not like I'm not in that drama, but the drama does still affect you as a creator. And as a beauty creator in this community, it still affects you in a way that, you know, you're just like, I can't believe this is going on again. Like, people, get your shit together. Why are we still doing this? So I just needed a break from it. I got this Aamyie Cosmetics blush collection. I've been loving this. These are really, really pretty colors. Not only that, but they look really, really nice as eyeshadows as well. So if you have this, you're not sure if you can use it as eyeshadows. It's super pretty. But I'm going to go ahead and use this color here as my blush today. The middle color. It's really, really pretty. So I got these two lip pencils from Illamasqua, I think that's what it's called. The lip cream. So I've got two of them. One of them is like a red color and one of them is like a pink color. I'm going to use this pinky red color one to outline my lips real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead. I got a lipstick here from Catrice, and it is the Wildfire, and it has a glitter in it. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It is a mini lip luxure in Wildfire. So let's go ahead and see. I think that will match this here. It smells like cherries and vanilla. That's pretty. That's actually really pretty. Huh, I might keep that in my purse. And then I got an eyeliner and a mascara left. So the eyeliner is a green eyeliner from Bodyograph, and it is in the color Emerald. So let's see how that works out. I'm not sure I like the way that looks. So there's the color there. So anyways, with all that being said, my dog recently had a seizure, which was really scary. It was like a couple Sundays ago. We were just kind of laying down on the couch, myself and my dog, and he always lays right behind me on the couch, and he was like twitching, and I was just like, he twitches every once in a while like dogs do, you know, when they have dreams they like twitch and they like make little weird noises and stuff like that. So I didn't really think much of it. Then he just kind of popped up and he looked at me super funny. I'm gonna just use this highlighter from Ulta that I had in my last video, and he looked at me funny and he didn't recognize me, and it scared me. So I was just like, are you okay, Rigby? You know, because that's what his name is. I call him Poo Poo. So I said, are you okay, Poo Poo? And he kind of looked at me funny, like he didn't know who I was, or like he couldn't see, like he was blind in a way. And so I called my husband, because my husband was in the other room, and I said, there's something wrong with him. I don't know what it is. He goes, what do you mean? I said, look at him. He's like twitching. He doesn't know who I am, and it's really freaking me out. And at that point, it was 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday. And I was just like, what do we do? I mean, could we call the vet? Will the vet tell us what to do? I have no idea what to do. This has never happened before with my babies. So it freaked me out. Like my other dogs, I have 2 pugs as well. They have, it's not seizures, but they get like heat. They have like heat problems, so they like they'll like seize up a little bit because of the heat. And what we do is we take them outside, or we'll wet their little bellies, and you know, they usually snap out of it. But this was something completely different than that. So it was it was more of a scarier feeling for us because we've never had that happen with him before. I think he's like 1.5. He's not that old, maybe 2 at this point. I'm gonna just put the eyeliner on. So my husband picked him up, and he's a pit bull mix. So he's not a small dog. So my husband picked him up and put him on the ground to see if he was okay. He was stumbling around and falling over, and it just wasn't his normal behavior, which really scared the shit out of me. So I called up the vet. And the nice thing about our vet is they do have a 24-hour hotline that you can call if you have some issues. So I called him up and told him what was going on, and he said, we'll meet you at the vet. Just bring him over. So we took him over to the vet, and they again, the whole ride over there, he was a little off. He doesn't really, know where he's at or anything like that, which he doesn't get out very much because we don't take him, on long rides or anything like that. We just never have done that with him. He's not he doesn't like people very much. We've had him since he was a puppy. We bottle fed him because his mom didn't want him at a certain age, like right away. So we took care of him, and he's really like our child. So we took him to the vet. We put a muzzle on him because he doesn't like other people, and that's just how he is. He only likes our family, and he really has to get to know you before he will even warm up to you. That's just the kind of dog he is. So we put his little muzzle on him, and we took him over to the vet. And then when he got into the vet office, he didn't even bark at the vet, which is not normal for him at all. Like, he normally like barks and growls and like cowers away from people. He's really just kind of socially awkward, like a socially awkward dog. Even around the other pugs, because he's growing up with them, they're all completely different. Like, he's just that way. He's always been that way. And so the vet was just like, well, what, I don't see anything wrong, other than he's a little like off, like he's not holding himself up very well and stuff like that. He's about 50 pounds, so he's a big dog. And I go, well, yeah. And I go, well, the thing is that this is not his normal behavior. Right now, he would be growling and barking at you. He's ignoring you, and he doesn't know who I am, and it's freaking me out. So the vet gave him a look and said that all of his vitals are fine. And he said that sometimes this just happens, and there's not much you can do about it. It may never happen again. It could happen a lot. This might be the start of him having seizures, and we'll just have to make sure that he's okay and medicate him and stuff like that. And so he gave us the stuff to give him if he has another one. And then my husband did some research, and we decided to give him CBD treats because CBD is supposed to help with seizures. And ever since that happened, we've been giving him the treats, and he hasn't had another seizure. But with that being said, I still freak out. Like, if he's laying next to me, he lays right next to me. He's like my little guy. So he lays next to me, and if he starts twitching, then I like right away, check on him and make sure he's okay. Because if you are an animal lover, you know what I'm talking about. Your animals are kind of like your world. They're like your children. And so something happens to him, I'd be devastated. But that was the most like scary thing that we've been through before. And I don't know if it's just here in Wyoming where the altitude is, or what it is that causes these animals to have seizures, but there's a lot of dogs within Wyoming. Our friends and stuff say that their dogs have seizures too. So it could be a mixture of that. I really don't know. So now we just got to make sure he's okay. And like I said, we've been giving him the CBD stuff, and that's really helped. So I'm happy about that. And hopefully that will keep him from having any more seizures. So the people that we get it from, they're like a vape shop here in town, and they give us a lot of good information about it, and said that, a lot of people that their dogs have seizures buy these treats. These are not cheap treats. They're like $30 a bag, and the bag only has about 20 little treats in there. So what we do, we just decided to give it to our other boys too, only because they have these weird like seizure reactions as well. So what we do is we just cut like the one treat in half and give it to the 2 pugs, and then we give him one whole one a day. So it seems to be helping. I'm really happy that my husband discovered that. So that's everything that's been going on with me. That was all the makeup that I had. It seems like it went by really, really quick, but I just kind of wanted to pop on here, tell you about my new channel that I'm super excited about, and hope you guys will take a look at it and let me know what your thoughts are. And I will be coming back soon with, I have a foundation review, I have some skincare review coming up, and of course my normal Boxy Charm and Ipsy stuff coming up as well. I was so late this month with it that I just figured I would just add them all together and just kind of put it on. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been around very much, but like I said, I've been super busy and there's not much I can do about that. So I shall talk to you guys later. I'm gonna put the link down to my new channel down in the bottom description, up top here as well. It's off to the side in the suggestion. I hope you guys will take a look and subscribe and support that channel as well. Alright guys, bye!